Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we are diving into one of the biggest, most frustrating parts of video editing. You know, that feeling when you're spending way more time just finding your good clips than actually telling your story? Well, if that sounds familiar, you are absolutely in the right place. Let's jump in.
Oh man, we've all been here, that dreaded feeling. You just wrapped a shoot, you're looking at hours and hours of footage, and now you have to sift through it all on your trusty, but maybe not so powerful laptop. The fan starts screaming, the timeline stutters and lags, and all that creative fire you had just starts to fizzle out with every single click and drag of the mouse.
And this gets to the heart of the problem. I like to call it the pre-editing slog. You know, that first crucial phase of just figuring out what's usable can be a massive bottleneck, especially if you're not working on some $1,000 high-end editing beast. It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack, but the haystack is a 200-gigabyte video file.
I mean, think about it. You're importing these enormous high-res files. Your poor computer is trying its best to keep up, and you're just endlessly scrubbing back and forth with your mouse trying to pinpoint that one perfect moment. This isn't creative work. It's a technical chore that just kills your flow before you even get started.
So what's the answer here? Do you just throw more money at a new computer? Well, what if we approached it with a smarter, more focused tool instead? So it's time to meet MarkerFlow.
Okay, so it's really important to get what MarkerFlow is, and maybe more importantly, what it isn't. This is not a full-blown video editor that's trying to do a million things at once. Nope, it's a specialized, super lightweight tool built for just one job, to let you fly through your footage, tag the good stuff with colors, and get it all ready for your main editor, all without the lag.
And really, this is a tool for the rest of us. It's built for the freelancer editing at a coffee shop, the hobbyist in their home office, or the small studio that needs to be efficient. It empowers the everyday creator by turning a standard machine into a surprisingly powerful prep station.
And this is where everything changes. The real secret sauce to MarkerFlow, the thing that gives it its incredible speed, isn't some fancy, complicated algorithm. It's the tool that's been right there, under your fingertips, this whole time, your keyboard.
Seriously, just imagine this for a second. Navigating your entire timeline without ever reaching for your mouse? No more clunky dragging, no more laggy scrubbing. We're talking about turning your workflow into this fluid, fast, keyboard-driven dance.
Okay, look at this. This table is basically your new superpower. The normal arrow keys. They give you that perfect frame-by-frame precision. But now, you add a modifier key and you unlock new levels of speed. Hold Control and you're jumping 5 seconds, hold Shift, you're jumping 10, hold Alt, and you can leap a full minute at a time. And once you've made some marks, page up and page down let you bounce between them instantly. This isn't just learning shortcuts, it's about building muscle memory, turning navigation from a slow thought into a fast reflex.
And marking a clip? Oh man, it could not be faster. It's 3 keystrokes. You find your start point, hit the left bracket key for your end point, find the end, hit the right bracket key for your out point, then press a single number, let's say 1 for your main A roll, and bam, done. The clip is marked and color-coded, that's it.
So why is this so powerful? Because you're not just marking clips, you're organizing your entire project visually while you work. You could decide on a system, right? 1 is A roll, 2 is B roll, 3 is for the best sound bites, 4 is for a specific speaker. This simple act of color coding with a single key saves an unbelievable amount of mental energy later on.
All right, so you've flown through all your footage. You've marked up all your best takes. Now what? Well, the next step is bridging that gap seamlessly from this nimble little tool to your big, professional nonlinear editor, your NLE.
The whole workflow is it's beautiful. It's so simple. You mark everything up using those lightning-fast keyboard shortcuts, then you export a tiny little XML file. We're talking kilobytes, not gigabytes. You pop that file into your editor, like Premiere Pro, and boom, your timeline instantly populates with only the clips you chose, all perfectly arranged and color-coded. The grunt work is already done for you.
Now, when you export, you do have a key decision to make. You get 2 main choices. Exclude video between clips gives you a clean, tight timeline with just your greatest hits back-to-back, which is perfect for jumping right into the assembly edit. The other option, include video, preserves the whole timeline with gaps between your clips. This is great if you think you might need to go back and find something you missed. It's all about giving you control over your workflow.
So, when you put this all together, what does it really mean for you and your projects? Well, it's a fundamental shift. It's about working smarter, not harder. It's about completely transforming that painful first phase of the editing process.
I mean, this quote really nails it. You're not limited by your hardware anymore. You're using a smart, focused workflow to do the heavy lifting up front, and that turns even a modest laptop into an absolute powerhouse for organizing your vision.
So, let's be super clear on this. This is the main takeaway. MarkerFlow is not trying to replace Premiere Pro or DaVinci Resolve. Not at all. Think of it as a companion, a specialized assistant that handles the most annoying part of the job, so that when you finally open your main editor, you can dive straight into the fun part, the creative storytelling, instead of hunting for clips.
And that really brings us to the final, big question. By taking back all those hours that you used to lose to laggy timelines and tedious searching, what new creative doors open up for you? What could you build or imagine or create with all of that time back in your hands? That's the real power of a smarter workflow.